In the realm of high-stakes geopolitics and national leadership, there is a fundamental rule that intelligence analysts and political strategists have known for centuries: visuals are never just visuals. Every image released by a head of state, every backdrop chosen for a speech, and every garment worn during a public appearance is a calculated maneuver in the arena of psychological warfare. We often focus on the text of treaties or the specifics of military deployments, but the first line of engagement in the information age is the optic. When the White House releases an official portrait, it is not merely a holiday greeting. It is a diplomatic cable sent to the world, encoded in color, composition, and posture. Recently, a specific image has captured the attention of both political supporters and critical observers, sparking a debate that goes far beyond festive aesthetics. As reported by Fox News, Donald Trump and First Lady Melania Trump chose a distinct, and some might say severe, direction for their official White House Christmas portrait. Abandoning the traditional reds, greens, and golds associated with the holiday season, the couple appeared in matching all-black formal wear. To the untrained eye, this is simply a fashion choice. To the analyst, this is a statement of intent. Welcome to One Day Ago and Now. On this channel, we strip away the superficial layers of the news cycle to reveal the machinery of power operating beneath. Today, we are not discussing fashion, we are discussing the semiotics of power. We are analyzing why a president, known for his branding genius, would choose the color of mourning, mystery, and absolute authority for a season typically defined by warmth and light. Is this image a forecast of a somber geopolitical winter, or is it the ultimate projection of strength in an era of global chaos? To understand the weight of this specific portrait, we must first establish the historical context of the White House Christmas photograph. For decades, this tradition has served as a softening mechanism for the American executive branch. During the Cold War, presidents like Eisenhower and Kennedy used the Christmas portrait to project the ideal American family life, a counter-narrative to the austerity of the Soviet Union. The Reagans and the Bushes often utilized warm earth tones, casual settings, or bright festive colors to make the presidency feel accessible, relatable, and domestic. The goal was to humanize the nuclear codes, to show that the man with the power to end the world also sat by a fireplace and opened gifts. The decision by Donald and Melania Trump to go all black breaks sharply from this tradition of accessibility. It harkens back to a much older, pre-modern concept of leadership, where the ruler was not designed to be relatable, but to be revered and respected. In the history of art and portraiture, black has always been a complex signal. In the courts of 16th century Spain or the portraits of Victorian England, black was the color of the aristocracy. It signaled that the wearer was serious, disciplined, and occupied a stratum of society that was distinct from the common citizenry. By adopting this aesthetic in the center of the cross hall of the White House, surrounded by towering, meticulously decorated trees, the Trumps are engaging in a form of visual rebranding. They are moving the presidency away from the role of national father figure and toward the role of national CEO or commander-in-chief. This distinction is crucial. In a time of perceived domestic instability and international threats, the populace often subconsciously craves order over warmth. The all-black ensemble suggests a tightening of the ranks, a seriousness of purpose, and a rejection of the frivolous. Let us analyze this through the lens of political psychology and domestic signaling. The Fox News report highlights the reaction to the photo, which was immediate and polarized. This is exactly the intended effect. In the modern attention economy, a standard photo of a president in a red tie and a first lady in a red dress would vanish from the news cycle in an hour. By creating a high-contrast image, black figures against a white and gold architectural background, the Trump team ensured the image would be shared, debated, and analyzed. But beyond the viral nature of the photo, there is a message to the political base. The black tie aesthetic is synonymous with the elite, but in Trump's populist narrative, he flips the script. He presents himself as a billionaire fighting for the worker, a paradox that is central to his appeal. By wearing the uniform of the highest social class, he is telling his supporters that he is their champion in the halls of power. He is not pretending to be a factory worker, he is projecting the image of the strongman who can negotiate with the world's elite on equal footing. Furthermore, we must look at the role of First Lady Melania Trump in this visual equation. Melania Trump has historically used fashion as armor and as a language. Her choices are rarely accidental. The decision to match the president in a structured, black ensemble creates a visual unity that implies a united front. In political analysis, rumors of internal discord or weakness are poison to an administration. A photo showing the first couple in perfect synchronization, almost like two pillars of a gate, sends a subliminal message of stability. It counters narratives of chaos. It says, "We are together, we are focused, and we are unbothered by the noise outside these walls." Now, we must pivot to the international and security dimensions of this choice. How does this image land in Beijing, in Moscow, in Tehran? Foreign intelligence agencies employ profiles who specialize in analyzing the psychological state of world leaders. A leader who projects excessive warmth or casualness can sometimes be perceived as weak or pliable. Conversely, a leader who projects severity and formality is often read as unpredictable and hardline. The all-black portrait aligns with the Madman Theory often associated with the Trump doctrine, the idea that it is strategic to keep adversaries guessing. By looking less like a jolly holiday figure and more like a character from a high-stakes corporate takeover or a noir film, the image projects a strictly business attitude. In the context of trade wars, military posturing in the South China Sea, or negotiations over nuclear proliferation, this optics package matters. It reinforces the brand of a disruption agent. It tells foreign adversaries that the American executive branch is not in a festive mood, it is in a transactional mood. There is also a darker, more protective element to the color black. In color psychology, black provides a barrier. It absorbs light and reveals nothing. For an administration that often feels under siege, whether from the media, the legal system, or the political opposition, wearing black is a form of circling the wagons. It is a defensive posture that looks like an offensive one. It signals invulnerability. You cannot see the stains on black, you cannot see the sweat. It is the color of the Secret Service, the Special Forces, and the judge's robe. By donning this color, the Trumps are aligning themselves with the apparatus of state power rather than the sentimentality of the holiday. We should also consider the architectural aspect of the photo mentioned in the reports. The setting is the Cross Hall, one of the most formal and grand spaces in the White House. The composition places the couple in the exact center, flanked by an avenue of trees. This use of symmetry is a classic tool in authoritarian and imperial aesthetics. It implies that the leader is the central axis around which the state revolves. This stands in stark contrast to the candid style of photography popular in the Obama years, which often showed the president in motion, sleeves rolled up, interacting with staff. The Trump aesthetic is static, posed, and monumental. It is not trying to be real, it is trying to be iconic. This leads us to the potential scenarios and future implications of this visual strategy. If we view this photo as a harbinger of the political tone for the coming year, what can we predict? The first scenario is the hardline turn. The severity of the image suggests an administration preparing for conflict, not conciliation. This could manifest in a more aggressive foreign policy or a crackdown on domestic opposition. The lack of soft colors implies a lack of patience for the soft power of traditional diplomacy. We might see a shift toward more unilateral actions, where the United States acts alone, unconcerned with the optics of playing nice with international coalitions. The second scenario is the Isolationist Fortress. The image feels enclosed and self-contained. It focuses entirely on the couple, with the rest of the world, and even the rest of the White House staff, excluded. This could signal a deepening of isolationist policies, a focus on America first that borders on America alone. The message is that the only thing that matters is the strength of the core leadership. The third scenario is the distraction strategy. We must always be aware that in the Trump era, the spectacle is often the point. While analysts like us dissect the meaning of the black tuxedo, the administration may be moving pieces on the chessboard that go unnoticed. By dominating the news cycle with a debate over a Christmas photo, the administration sucks the oxygen out of the room for other, potentially more damaging stories. It is a classic magician's trick. Watch the hand that is waving the black cape, so you don't see what the other hand is doing. However, there is a risk to this strategy. The danger of the all-black aesthetic is that it can alienate the moderate middle. Christmas is, for many Americans, a sacred and sentimental time. A portrait that feels cold, distant, or overly wealthy can reinforce the criticism that the leadership is out of touch with the struggles of the average family. If the economy is struggling, if inflation is high, and the president releases a photo that looks like a billionaire's gala, it can breed resentment. The line between projecting strength and projecting arrogance is razor thin. Let us compare this to historical precedents of leaders facing crises. During the Civil War, Lincoln's portraits were somber, reflecting the national mood. During the Great Depression, FDR's images were carefully curated to show confidence but not extravagance. The Trump portrait rejects the need to mirror the national mood and instead seeks to override it. It dictates the mood. It says, regardless of the chaos outside, in here, there is opulence, order, and control. This visual analysis brings us to a critical realization about the nature of modern political support. For the MAGA movement, this image is a Rorschach test. Where critics see a funeral for democracy or a villainous pose, supporters see James Bond-esque sophistication and an unapologetic celebration of American success. The polarization of the image is not a bug, it is a feature. It serves to harden the tribal lines that define current American politics. It forces the viewer to pick a side. Do you stand with the figures in black, or do you stand against them? As we look toward the future, we must pay close attention to whether this aesthetic consistency holds. If the administration continues to utilize this dark, formal, high-contrast visual language, we can expect policies that match it: binary, absolute, and high stakes. We are likely moving away from the era of nuance and into an era of stark choices. The gray areas of politics are disappearing, replaced by the black and white of the photo. Furthermore, the all-black choice may be a subtle nod to the dark MAGA meme culture that has proliferated online, a subculture that demands a more ruthless and effective version of the Trump presidency. By adopting the aesthetic of this online fringe, the White House may be signaling that they are listening to their most hardcore supporters, acknowledging the demand for a gloves-off approach to governance. In conclusion, the official White House Christmas portrait of Donald and Melania Trump is far more than a holiday card. It is a piece of political theater and a strategic document. By choosing to wear all black, the Trumps have rejected the traditional, softening role of the holiday season in favor of a projection of absolute power, unity, and elite status. They have utilized the psychology of color to signal a strictly business attitude to the world, potentially foreshadowing a year of aggressive policy and hardline negotiations. They have successfully hijacked the media cycle, forcing the conversation to revolve around their image and their choices. Whether this is interpreted as the armor of a strong leader or the costume of an authoritarian is entirely dependent on the viewer's political allegiance, and that division is exactly what the image was designed to exploit. We are witnessing the weaponization of aesthetics, where a tuxedo is not just a suit, but a signal flare. What is your assessment of this visual strategy? Do you see the all-black choice as a show of strength and sophistication, or do you view it as a disconnect from the traditional warmth of the season? Does this image make you feel more secure in the nation's leadership, or more anxious about the future? The world of politics is rarely what it appears to be on the surface. Every pixel is propaganda, and every color is a code. Hear it one day ago and now, we are committed to breaking that code for you. We believe that to understand the future, you must understand the hidden language of the present. If you found this deep dive analysis valuable, if you want to look past the headlines and understand the mechanics of influence, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel and activate the notification bell. We have many more investigations coming, from the secrets of military intelligence to the hidden strategies of global diplomacy. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's start a conversation that goes deeper than the mainstream narrative. Stay critical, stay informed, and we will see you in the next video.